Good Thursday. It's Thursday. Good Thursday morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your collective general energy reading for today, Thursday, March the 21st, 2024. And your power color today is purple. Purple. So it's the color of spirituality, it's the color of creativity, it's the color of femininity, it's the color of royalty, symbolizes wealth and extravagance. So if you're feeling like you want to do something great for yourself today, if you're feeling like you need to do something to recognize yourself, or to realize all of the to recognize all the things you've been doing, right? You've been working hard, you've been manifesting, you've been putting your energy out there, you've been trying to keep your energy, your vibrational energy high. You've been connecting with your angels, archangels. You have been meditating. You have been visualizing. You've been doing all of these great things. Things are starting to trickle in. You're trying to release the past, let that go. You're trying to stay in the present moment, and all of these things are things to be appreciated, recognized, celebrated. So go do something great for yourself today. All right, so let's see what the collective general energy reading is for today, March, Thursday, the 21st, 2024. Here we go. Everything just popped out all at once. It just jumped. So we have the Page of Cups. Ooh, the Lovers and the Moon. Ooh, I like it because the Page of Cups is about finding new ways of communication, new ways of presenting yourself, your feelings, right? We have him wearing white with all of these colors all over it. I mean, he's in a position of, first of all, barefoot on the ground, so grounding, right? Finding his balance, finding finding a place of something solid, right? So I like that, first of all. Second of all, the broom, the cape, the hat, everything is just on the ground, right? And he's standing in front of this easel with this canvas on it, and there are no fucks given here, making a complete absolute mess of everything and not caring, expressing that creativity, expressing that imagination, expressing new way. I mean, even the cat got in. Even the cat was part of it. Even the cat was part of it. The leggings, the red coming from a place of power, the yellow, or is that orange, coming from a place of intuition and creativity, the white shirt being at peace with where he is, right? So learning new ways of expressing, of creating, of communicating, and being okay with learning this new thing, being in a position of power, being in a position of being grounded and stable, and exploring. I think sometimes we get too set in our ways. I think sometimes we get too set in our ways of communicating. Sometimes we get too set in our ways of showing how we feel, and we think, well, this has worked for me for this many years. But you come in contact with people, or you're in a relationship to where the person who you're in a relationship with doesn't see the way you used to communicate as a good form of communication. So now you're having to switch things up, right? Switch things up. Pages are new. It's this feeling of not just naive, but a feeling of enthusiasm to learn something new, right? I feel, I'm not going to say I think, because I feel like you're a pretty competitive person, and you probably are taking this as a challenge, right? You've found someone who really challenges your way of feeling, your way of thinking, your way of expressing, your way of communicating, and you're willing to, my whole body just tingled. And you're willing to change the way you communicate, or change the way that you have acted prior to how this person, so you know how when you get in relationships, it seems like that when people get in relationships that they are so used to being this particular person that they go into the next relationship as that same particular person, but the person who you're in this next relationship with is nothing like the past relationship. So now you have to do things to kind of to match this person's energy. So it almost feels like that this is a new relationship for you, and you may be feeling a little bit a little bit a little bit off kilter on the way this person communicates and expresses themselves and acts. So you're trying to match that energy. And so you're therefore learning something different, learning something new. And it could be challenging for you in a good way, right? This could, I mean, there's aspects of yourself that you're being asked to change. And perhaps these are aspects of yourself that you know needed changing. And so it took you all the way up until meeting someone to make that change, to create that change. So then we have the moon, and I think the moon is showing you. The moon is showing you, okay, so you're this, but you could be, you're more than that. You are this. And there's a new path and new opportunities for you, stability and balance. The moon is showing you everything that you can be, as opposed to whom it is or what it is or everything that you were, right? I think that when we get set in our ways and complacent and sedentary, we think that who we are is the best we can be. And then someone comes along and says, and challenges that. Someone comes along and challenges that. So now you're going from, I think this is the best I can be, to pushing those boundaries and going, perhaps maybe I'm a little bit more. And this person is the reason why you are testing those waters. So I think that's really cool. I think that's brilliant. All right. So let's go. Let's see. This person, I think this person coming in is letting you know that you're more powerful than you give yourself credit for. You're more in tune than you give yourself credit for. You're more spiritual than you give yourself credit for. You're more talented, smarter than you give yourself credit for. We have the Page of Swords. Now there's all these brilliant new ideas, right? We're leaving all of that and all of the past behind. We're leaving all of the past behind because we're stepping into the better version of ourselves. The more verbal version of ourselves, taking those ideas and putting them to use version of ourselves. We're learning something new. We're journaling. We're healing. We are, we are taking our time doing it. Right? There's no need to rush here. Right? I think this is a journey that you and this other person kind of go on together. Right? It's an exploration of the both of you, not just you. It's the exploration of you becoming the best version of yourself and them becoming the best version of themselves, right? And I think for the both of you, this could be a same-sex relationship. And it feels. Yeah, I'm just going to say this could be a same-sex relationship, and I think that I yeah, okay. I think that this relationship is unlike any relationship you've ever had, and I think that it allows you both to expand in creative, different ways. If this is a same-sex relationship, or even if it isn't, this relationship allows you both to expand in your own way and become the best version of yourself, in different ways, right? Perhaps this person is opening the door for you to be more compassionate or passionate or creative or independent or intuitive or emotional or nurturing and all of that. And then they open the door for you to be more intellectual, to be more grounded and practical, and to take your ideas and to move forward with them and not to give up on your dreams and your desires. So whatever's going on here, there is this mutual growth. A mutual growth. And then we have the King of Pentacles, the Midas touch man, right? Everything he touches just like turns to good. This is the life you desire to live, and this is where you're coming from. And Spirit, I feel, is saying, oh, look at this. Now come on. Now come on. So we have a page and a page, a king and an emperor. We have the lovers and the moon. So I kind of think here that there is this feeling of pushing yourselves beyond your limitations, beyond your boundaries, and becoming the version of yourself that you've always wanted to be, but your past partners or lovers, or significant others, um, it was kind of like settling for, the status quo, settling for the comfortability or the complacency or the sedentary. But now you're with someone who's all about expansion. Now you're with someone who's all about no limitations. Now you're with someone who's all about being loyal to the path that you are both on, being loyal to expanding the relationship, being loyal to expanding spirituality, creativeness, opportunity, going back to school. I mean, there's a feeling here of the both of you challenging each other to become more than what you have allowed yourself to be in the past. And the Emperor and the King of Pentacles just kind of gives that very divine masculine vibes of challenging each other, right? There's a lot of loyalty here, a lot of loyalty here, a lot of playfulness here as well, and a lot of, as I said 3 or 4 times over, becoming the version of yourself whom you always wanted to be. So, there is this relationship that pushes you to that pushes you to that. You have the answers that you seek within yourself. I think the Emperor strongly oh, look, we have courage. Get out. Courage. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. So I think the Emperor really lines up with you have all of the answers that you seek, because the Emperor is that very divine masculine energy, and the Emperor carries that scepter, or holds that scepter, and it kind of brings all of the scepter kind of gives me the feeling of bringing people towards you that help you recognize, who you desire to be. And there's playfulness here, and there's loyalty here, and there's following a path here. But there can also be there's also this feeling of pushing forward. If I have to fight for it, I'll fight for it, but I don't want to. And I want it to, I want to expand in this way, this way, this way, this way, and this way. And the answers that you need in order to fulfill that are inside of you. And it's home. It all starts at home. So I had the feeling that this was a relationship or a partnership, two people kind of giving each other or helping each other expand and grow spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. Yeah. So these cards are messages from your spirit guides, your ancestors. Our first one is stay connected. We are all born connected to spirit, often known as a divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from those connections as we are journeying through life in the physical world. Now it's an important time to reconnect. So reconnect to source, reconnect to your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, God, if you choose. Soul power. Always remember, you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. So whenever you're feeling down, whenever you're feeling uncertain, insecure, doubtful, that courage, those answers are within you, have always been, will always be. So instead of looking for that connection or that connection outside, that soul power connection outside, it's right here. We have fatherly love again. We had this yesterday. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unequatable. in that it can be tapped into anytime for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or he has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. That emperor energy is the divine masculine. It is that father energy. So if your father has passed, this could be a message from your father saying, hey, I'm still with you, and I'm very much on board with whatever it is that you're doing. So keep doing it. Keep going. Okay, we have Gaia. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Fruition. Rest assured your dreams and vision will come to fruition. So that's always good. Dreams are coming to fruition. Reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. So I kind of see that card as look at yourself and imagine the life you desire to live and go for it. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.